Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and if you got time, subscribe. Well, it's almost that time. 2023 just about over with. 2024 right around the corner. A couple of days for me. What we're going to talk about today, it's making plans and trying to be conservative enough to where you can actually live here. Why am I talking about this? Well, I don't have a big income. I live on Social Security only. And I manage quite well, as you all well know. Of course, I've got help. My wife helps manage everything. So it's a two-party thing. It's knowing what you have and what you can actually do. When you got limited resources, you won't have to limit your spending and quit trying to live a life of luxury that you can't afford. Why am I saying that? Well, I've been here officially tomorrow. Will be 14 years. And I had to learn the hard way. The school of hard knocks, as some people say. My first couple of years here was a struggle because I was overwhelmed by all the fascinating things. The freedom of being able to go places, do things. No. It was just, it's hard to explain. But I had to come down to reality and grasp. Because, living broke at the end of the month wasn't quite kind. What if I'd had an emergency and no funds? That started hitting me in the brain pretty hard. So Grace and I, we sat down and had a good conversation. And we started working on a budget. The first thing we done at that time, we were living paying too much rent. We had to figure out a way to, because we didn't have a house, we had to rent. So we decided we'd go look for a more affordable place to rent that we both would be comfortable living in. And it took a little time, but we did find a place. That was a big help. Now, we moved into a bare bones place. They had no furniture. They had nothing. But we had already accumulated a few items, so that helped quite a bit. And we made the move, and over time we accumulated more household items. Old Hillbilly gets tongue-tied sometimes. We gradually, and also we always set aside a little something each month. And over time, things grew. Things got better. The reason I'm talking about this is because, there's going to be people come here thinking they can live on $700 or $800 a month and live the high life. It ain't going to happen. Oh, you can live here on that. But you're going to live with bare bones. You're going to be limited. The reason I'm talking about this, and I've seen several videos of guys struggling or broke and living homeless and so forth. And it's not necessary. It takes some planning. It takes grasping reality of what you have on hand. I've had, over time, I've had a lot. I've had to assist foreigners because they overreached their means. And that wasn't my fault. But, being kind hearted like I am, I can't let nobody go hungry. And, I'm sure that I don't understand everybody's situation. But there is limits. Grace and I, we've overextended ourselves this year. With the remodeling of our house, or renovation, as some will call it, and stretching our limits with the upcoming Christmas event, which we do out of the kindness of our heart. We enjoy that so much. So to us, it's money well spent to see these people enjoy at least one day in a year. And of course, throughout the year, we've had to help with funerals too. That happens. Well, I've had 2 friends, maybe 3, in this past year that I've had to assist in funerals. I can think of 2 right off the bat. And it's a reality that you all got to face. You got to be prepared. Now, if you plan on coming here, the reason I'm talking about this, don't let the shock of seeing everything overcome you and put you in a situation where you're going to be homeless. Think about this. Make preparations. Make arrangements. Definitely make sure you got enough resources. The Philippines not kind when it comes to being broke and homeless. I've seen this too many times. People need to realize, there is no assistance. Life can be great here, but it takes a sound mind and a frame of mind in planning. Sometimes, we drift off on that mark. I'm guilty. I won't lie about it. Sometimes I overspend. But not to an extreme where I'm going to be homeless. Folks, I love living here. It's been very kind to me. It's been great to me. But also I look at reality, and I try to focus on what I can actually do, not a fantasy. That's one problem. People come here, they want to live a fantasy. Fantasies get you in trouble. I've run across people that don't want a relationship. You know what I'm talking about. And and it just don't make sense to me. You're a grown-up adult and you're acting immature. I don't understand it. And of course, that's what the type of life they want to live. And the sad part of it is, I've seen it happen to a number of occasions. The girls that they dated, whatever, they became sad because they was under false pretense, thinking that they had found someone, and it ended up it was just a game. That's a sad situation. Yeah, not everybody can be compatible. I understand that. But don't play games. But anyway, enough on that. Let's live the good life. My plans for next year is trying to recover our spending of 2023. 2024 is going to be focused on overcoming what we've done in the past year, and to get our things back to normal. That's another thing too. The reason I've been delayed on videos, I'm out of sync. I'm not in balance. It's going to take me a little time to get balanced again. But our upcoming year, it's our goal is to focus on putting things back together. And of course, February is going to be February 5th, by the way, which is just a little over a month away, is our anniversary. 14 glorious years. Have we had our ups and downs? I look back on it, you know, I guess you call it up and down. We've had small disagreements that didn't amount to anything, but that's about it. We managed to be adults about it. That's the good part. So, you know, but it will be 14 glorious years, the way I'm going to view it. In other words, I can't complain. I happen to have a partner in life that helps me maintain a balance. And you know how that makes a big difference in anybody's life when you can get that balance. Folks, for those that don't live here and you plan on coming here, please put a plan together. That's my advice. Because you don't want to struggle here. That's a given. But anyway, if you got time, subscribe, like, and share. Yeah, I slipped something else in on you. Put more work on you. But anyway, thanks, folks.